The Haunted Mansion, The Crack Era, The Untold Story, Mid-80s, Crack Epidemic, the sixth-floor high-rise building, built in 1924 in the Prospect Heights section of Brooklyn, with two entrances leading from St. John's to Lincoln Place. This historical, luxurious building would soon become one of the biggest drug operations in Brooklyn. Was it the fast cars? Was it the stacks of money? Friends that would soon become enemies. I was able to interview people in the community who remembered the building and its events. The Haunted Mansion, the Crack Era, the Untold Story.
Back to the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion was a key place because it was an entrance and an exit to Lincoln Place.
To St. John's.
To St. John's, from St. John's to Lincoln. You know, I had a personal situation there where my brother was running some things in there. Bigger, yeah, yeah, man. Big up Prince, you know. Prince, rest in peace, my dog. I tell you, the Haunted Mansion is historic. The interview is important to me because of the fact that back in my time growing up right here, this over there St. John's. When them say over there, St. John's and Washington, by the fireman corner. Alright, this is a different St. John's and Washington from my time, from our time.
Protection, best of everything, Virgin. You know that?
Yes. It's one of the key players in the Haunted Mansion 340. What's going on, the Miser? Let them know how it went on, man, and how it popped off in that place.
Serious business, man. I mean, anything that y'all might have heard, I thought it was a game. I'm here to solidify and let y'all know this shit was serious back in the days.
What was y'all pushing through that peephole? Dimes, nickels, like what was going on at that time?
Everything. Dimes, nickels, 2 for 5, like Sideshow Bob. You know what I'm saying? If you could have fit through that peephole, nigga, we might have sold your ass. You heard me? Not you per se, because you fair, but I mean, like, it was really going down. That's how it was in the mansion, man. Everything went. We selling it all. So all these people that's around here, we made all this possible for motherfuckers to be out here getting this bread. You heard me? We started this hard thing. We are the mansion. We are 340.
So they was pushing 20s of that motherfucking slab through the door, you know.
50s, dimes, nickels, like I said, 2 for 5s, whatever it was.
I heard, you know, it was $5,000 packages, and y'all used to open up all the work, reseal it back, and push it through the hole. Elaborate on that a little bit.
I mean, $5,000 package eradicated. I mean, that means we gonna open up the pack. That's how big our shit was. We rebagging it, chopping it up. We still doing the 5,000 off of that, and we doubling up. So we doing damn near 10 stacks. You know what I'm saying? In one pack. We reopening a $5,000 pack. You know, bagging it back up, doubling up on it. That's how we was doing it.
What was your relationship with some of the people that were supplying some of the drugs that were coming through the Haunted Mansion?
Well, at first I started out like everybody else, just being a worker. And then I got to the point of being supply and demand. You see what I'm saying? I got to the point where niggas was coming to me getting it. Then I got to the point where, you know, I came from the era of hand-to-hand combat, so I was a robber and a stealer. So I was robbing niggas, lining them up, sticking up everybody coming in the building. But you know, like I said, per se, the mansion, man. Our whole clique, the whole 11238, the whole 718, this whole Washington, St. John's, Underhill thing, son. We done that in that mansion.
So what was your relationship with the dreads and the people in the building, you know what I mean? The niggas that, the top Dondadas, niggas that was wearing Travel Fox and...
the Travel Fox and the Gold Teams and the Gazelles and the British Walkers and the Wallabies, all that from back then. Yeah, we was affiliated with that, man.
What was your relationship with the dreads and all that?
Family, the dreads, and them, no, they called me Beefy, man.
I heard they was scared of you.
I mean, a lot of it was because, see, they came here on that kicking and rude boy shit. You know, we been here, planted, hand-to-hand combat. I put my foot in one of them dread niggas' ass too. Dragged them niggas all up and down this bitch. So they knew they had to either get down with the team or let us take over. They didn't want us to take over because it was a hostile takeover because there's too many of us. So the dreads had to get down. They knew what time it was. You know what I mean? They let us live. Let the niggas
Yo,
live.
so at that time, how much money you think was being made in the mansion and shit?
I say anywhere from 50 to 60,000, maybe even more. I don't have the actual account, but it was a lot of money being made. Back then, we was into Bally's, Lee suits. The whole clique had Bally's, Lee suits. We all was getting money. I had a key role in the operation that was given to me by Peanut, God bless the day. I had my own apartment on Grand Ole Plaza when I was 16 years old. I ain't gonna go into details about the job I was doing, but I was making a good piece of change back
It
then.
was always creepy. That's why you have to go from Lincoln. You go through St. John's side, you see bodies. So I was always scared. I
So
always took the
seriously,
safe side, Lincoln.
how much you think was really going through a peephole a day? Niggas was selling 20s of that slab.
All right. Okay, thank you. The first millionaire I've ever saw in my life was a hood millionaire. I'm not gonna say his name because we're gonna keep that confidential. But that's the first millions I saw in my life. I go into his house, or his spot rather, his trap house, and I look in there and it's $1 million on the table. Just that simple. So that's just one individual with $1 million. If I had to guess, I would say maybe $20 million went through that door, in a period of time. Well, you gotta look at the mansion in 3 parts. You know what I'm saying? The first part was when we moved around here was that camaraderie with people and love and all that. And the second part of that is the hustlers. And when you get hustlers and you get this kind of money coming through, it's going to go to a greater thing. Hence the name, the mansion. It becomes the mansion after a while because of the, how can I say, it was ghettofied. There was brothers killing, robbing, stealing. To get away from everything, you ran to the mansion. You know what I'm saying? That's where you hit out at. You know what I'm saying? Later on, we'll get into the part where it becomes the Wild Wild West, as well as the mansion. But New Jack City and all them other came after.
So you saying New Jack City, Rich Porter, all these other
guys
hustlers
that know of Brooklyn, that came out of Brooklyn, yes, I get the sneaky suspicion that they came and visualized these things here themselves and seen it for themselves. Because all them things came after. The mansion was popping before them. I can clearly tell you at a young man let's just say at 19 years old, I had my first 50,
Yo,
60,000
so what type of motherfuckers was coming in and out of the mansion, yo?
Yo, we had all type of people coming in and out the mansion. You had the regular crackheads, you had the money getters that were smoking on the low. You had all type of people. It was unpredictable who would come in the course of a day, but everybody was coming. It was like the whole hood was coming.
I heard y'all had like entertainers. I ain't gonna name no names and shit.
Oh yeah, it's some real celebrity that used to come through there. We ain't gonna put their business out there, but they know who they are.
How was the 80s, BLR?
Huh?
How was the 80s?
The 80s was good, man. It was good, boy. It was money, it was good. It was good, son. Straight
There's a lot of money running through downtown Brooklyn, huh?
all over, bro. All over, man. The price of gold was up. Coke
I remember that
was
shit.
Cheap. It was real cheap down there in the 80s.
You see right now, all them niggas rocking all that jewelry. I would love to catch a couple of these niggas.
I know.
Cause if I could hit the scale with that shit,
Yo, I
it'll
saw,
be
I heard
over
you used
with.
to live in that haunted mansion. I heard that shit was crazy, God.
Yo, man, it was retarded, man. I remember the times when I was little, man. Yo, it was the most craziest experience and shit. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the crackheads and shit.
Fiends in the hallway and all that.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man. One time, I was probably like, I was probably like maybe like, I say 6, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? Pop dudes going into the building and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in them days, them times, you know, shit was boarded up and shit. You know
No
what I'm saying?
lights, no good bulbs and shit.
No fucking elevators, nothing and shit. And I'm talking about my pop dukes had to open the mansion with the lock and the chain.
It wasn't. So it wasn't no lock on the door.
It was no lock on the
with
door.
no key.
Nah.
It was a padlock in a fucking.
With the chains, because remember the crackheads was going in and they smoking one time. You know what I'm saying? My pops caught one of me. Came in the building with pops, and the crackhead was right there behind the damn motherfucking excuse my language and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crackheads was right behind the staircase and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at that time it was like, damn son, and you know my pops had to wild out on crackheads. Like,
and y'all survived the whole legacy into the new wave until like the Europeans, the earlier settlers, started moving around.
So you remember the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, I used to live there.
What floor you used to live in there?
I think the second floor. Why we used to come to an old mansion.
There's no turning back, there's no turning back, there's no turning back. I was lost, but I find by my God-given brother. You say I see something in you and I want you to show me. We're not from the same place, but we are homie. Come to work for me, I teach you to make money. But now I mean my dirty clothes coming from work. Look like the dirt, but I got bitches off the level. Some say I'm not a pervert, but I must be the devil.
Crooked cops in my society, they wanna line me. They put germs in my society. Peep it, I'm in the hornet. I'm on the power floor, and this crack being pushed through the door. Surrounded by front tote and gun smoke. Check it now. 5 Series destination, getting paper. Fuck a hater. I'm out for the bag. Jordan sweatsuits, Jordans on fleek. I'm still selling crack on my studio album. I'm in the Lower East Side. I'm in the dope house. And the first floor smell like dour. The triple beams, hot fiends keep coming. Check it. Fuck a 8-ball. I need Porsche money with equities, bags overseas like Mobb Deep. We banging glass tables like Big Avell. We smoking whole 20s like Hitler on steroids.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I was lost, but I find by my God-given brother. You say I see something in you and I want you to show me. We're not from the same place, but we are homie. Come to work for me, I teach you to make money. But now I mean my dirty clothes coming from work. Look like the dirt, but I got bitches off the level. Some say I'm not a pervert, but I must be the devil. I got bitches.
Right, man. We ain't playing no motherfucking game. We role playing. You know who we got right there. You know who we got right there. We just doing it big, man. Peep the scene. I come for 4 grand. I like your boy.
4 grand. The original 50 cent. The original 90 cent.
6, 7, baby.
Let's go.
Get wise and I'm gone. Hey!
There's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I was lost, but I find by my God-given brother. You say I see something in you and I want you to show me. We're not from the same place, but we are homie. Come to work for me, I teach you to make money. But now I mean my dirty clothes coming from work. Look like the dirt, but I got bitches off the level. Some say I'm not a pervert, but I must be the devil.
Crooked cops in my society, they wanna line me. They put germs in my society. Peep it, I'm in the hornet. I'm on the power floor, and this crack being pushed through the door. Surrounded by front tote and gun smoke. Check it now. 5 Series destination, getting paper. Fuck a hater. I'm out for the bag. Jordan sweatsuits, Jordans on fleek. I'm still selling crack on my studio album. I'm in the Lower East Side. I'm in the dope house. And the first floor smell like dower. The triple beams hot. Fiends keep coming. Check it. Fuck a 8-ball. I need Porsche money. With equities, bags overseas, like Mobb Deep. We banging glass tables, like Big Avell. We smoking whole 20s, like Hitler on steroids.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I was lost, but I'm fine by my God-given brother. He say I see something in you and I want you to show me. We're not from the same place, but we are homie. Come to work for me. I teach you to make money. But now on me, my dirty clothes coming from work. Look like the dirt, but I got bitches off the level. Some say I'm not a pervert, but I must be the devil. I got bitches on the bank, we're on the spot, selling crack. We ain't gonna stop until we reach on the top. Only top class nigga like us accomplish. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I was lost, but I'm fine by my God-given brother. He say I see something in you and I want you to show me. We're not from the same place, but we are homie. Come to work for me. I teach you to make money. But now on me, my dirty clothes coming from work. Look like the dirt, but I got bitches off the level. Some say I'm not a pervert, but I must be the devil.
Paul Kelly.